Hello and welcome to the January 2025 Global Tournament. Let's see what we get here. We get a Cali Ice turn 1. Let's see. Ndidi, Amoongus. Okay. Definitely a scary team. Definitely not what I'm looking forward to playing. We'll have all 15 battles in this video here. It's probably about. I'll probably be posting this as soon as I'm done, and it'll probably take 2 hours to upload. And then, yeah, just a lot of Pokemon battles today. I've already done 20 today. Some went good, some went bad. Indeed, Cali, not very surprised. Urshifu Incineroar leads. We'll get to see here if he has Claire Amulet. Psychic Surge from the Indeedee. Probably starts with a Follow Me. Psychic Seed. Special defense ups. And it actually... interesting there. So obviously he's -1 attack now. Now I get the knockoff and surging strikes, but more than likely, if I had to guess, it will be a Follow Me from the Indeedee, and it will take both Mons to KO here. So unfortunately, we don't have Terra Stellar. I don't even know if Terra Stellar would have been enough. Probably not. It's alright, so... Calyrex is a free turn here. Let's see. Could go for Trick Room. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. There it is. My Incineroar is minimum speed. So it will... There is a world where it goes first. And obviously the Torkoal, that's kind of worried about that. I'm a little worried because my Urshifu won't eat a Eruption and Glacial Lance, Glacial whatever. So we detect here, or he don't want to get one hit. It's actually Solar Beam coming in from the Torkoal. Probably gonna end up being into my Protect, and it is. And no Terra from this Calyrex, and it just goes down. It's a 4 vs 2 now. Let's see what his last mon is. Armorage. I'm not sure how fast that is, but if I had to guess, I probably don't want to find out. He still does have his Terra, and I still get outsped. Well, is this expanding force here? What do I... Oh. Well, I'm not saying this game is over, but it's definitely not looking good for him. Honestly, I would be absolutely shocked if I found a way to lose this game. Obviously, my Urshifu is Focus Sash, so no matter what, it will live through this turn. And there we go, it lives. Here comes the close combat to finish the first game. Alright. It went pretty well. We'll be back for game 2. Alright, number 53 in the world. That's kind of funny. But because I know that won't last. Alright, we have another team. This one also, this one doesn't look like it's as Trick Room focused. So I'm not gonna bring Iron Hands, I'm actually gonna bring Fluttermane. And you know what, if we end up getting into Trick Room and I end up losing because I don't have Iron Hands, it's my fault. But a quick game 1 definitely won't be as quick of a game 2. Just because those, I mean, there's a chance that we bring 3 of the same Pokemon. And I would honestly be kind of shocked if he didn't bring at least Incineroar. And Urshifu, probably. He'll probably have at least 2 of the same Pokemon. Alright. Is Meloetta, is that the shiny one? I couldn't tell. I mean, there were 2 next to each other, so I'm gonna assume one of them shiny. It is the Calyrex and the Urshifu. So we might actually... Okay, wait. We'll look at the abilities here. Again, another one that's not... Like a fake out here. Is there a world where that's the play? And then just Surging Strikes? Hope he's Terra Fire, not Terra Grass or Terra Water. He's thinking it through. Was this the best play for me? Probably not. Well, I mean, this is a good play. I feel like this is a very safe play. I don't have to Terra turn 1. He withdraws the Calyrex. Whimsicott, obviously Whimsicott will eat this pretty easily. If the Urshifu was Focus Sash, it's now gone. So it does look like he brought a faster team here. Alright. So we are going to Terra Water here to avoid the Surging Strikes KOing here. Want to preserve the Incineroar, especially knowing that the Cali Ice is not Clear Amulet. Don't know what it is. Could be leftovers, could be Choice Band, could be Life Orb. But I mean, that's why you run Terra Water on Incineroar. He could close combat too. Like, this might not be a water type move coming in. But it is. So we should be able to take out the Whimsicott here. His Urshifu will live. It actually didn't live on that much HP. If I really felt good about it, I could Helping Hand Aqua Jet here. But obviously you're a little worried of the Calyrex in the back then. Is this Follow Me? I don't really know what to expect here. I really don't see Incineroar living this turn. Okay, Incineroar will live this, specifically this. But I really don't know what the Mouse Hold's gonna do. Population Bomb. And my Urshifu will not live a lot of these. It would have to miss right about now. And it doesn't. It does KO. So unfortunately, it ain't looking good here. I don't know exactly how fast Urshifu is. So I will be in a not great spot here. Tailwind still being up definitely isn't going to help. How many more turns of Tailwind? 2 more turns of Tailwind. Yeah, so my Fluttermane, I should have, yeah, I lost this game myself. That's okay. We are going to drop this one. This would have to miss, like, right now. It is probably wide lens population bomb, so it probably hits 10 times. It has a 99% chance to miss 1. Hit 10 times. If it was the fairy move, like, yeah, maybe there's a world. Nope, the mouse goes down, which is kind of funny. So it is the 1v1. But I really don't think there's any way that I win this. Electro Drift. Maybe a crit? Oh, does it just one-hit KO? Oh. I really thought that was a loss. Okay. We're 2-0. The burn on that Flare Bliss, you know what? I really didn't think I had any chance. But I'll take it. We're 2-0. I guess we'll be back for the next game. Well, we'll see where that put us first, just because it's always nice early in the tournament when it looks like you're doing good. Number 64. All right, we'll be back for the next game. All right, we're literally like 3 seconds later. I literally paused it and then it made the joining noise. All right. It does look like almost a very similar team to the first guy we played, but instead of Ice Calyrex, it is Lunala. No Moongus so far too, which my team is like really good against. I have 2 Pokemon with Spore immunities and Follow Me immunity, or Enrage immunities, being Incineroar and Whimsicott. Electric Terrain prevents sleep, and then Terra Grass on Urshifu specifically for Amoonguss, and not a single Amoonguss. Well, but besides for being immune to Spore, I'm actually, like, besides for Incineroar, pretty weak to Amoonguss. Three of my Pokemon Terra into Fairy, with 2 of them already being Fairy. Alright, let's see. I wonder what he leads here. I was thinking maybe Lunala Indeedee, in case he's worried about me leading Miraidon. I think in that last game, I just really forget how much Electro Drift, choice specs, electric terrain, Hydron engine is. Yeah, it is the lead that I figured it would be. This is like very, very similar to game 1, except the Pokemon on the right isn't quad weak to dark. I really wish this would KO in one turn, but it just won't. It'll have to be like the same thing where I mean, it could even be worse, that Lunala might not even go for Trick Room, and then we might be behind. I mean, obviously, if there's no Follow Me, we're not really behind. It is a Follow Me. And Urshifu won't be able to KO. We saw that in game 1. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet. Okay. I should have close combated. I really wanted to close combat too. I was really debating on it. Alright, but there it goes. We do get the KO turn 1. It's like it did a good amount of damage though. It does Trick Room, which is what I figured it would do. I might actually... My Incineroar might underspeed it in Trick Room, though. Obviously, I'd love turn 2 to go as good as it did in game 1, where I detect his other Pokemon went for... it's literally... How did I not realize? It's literally the exact same thing that happened in game 2. Alright. Detect. If he... I mean, this could be Terra Fairy, Lunala, and then... Yeah, here comes Terra Fairy, Lunala. Terra Fire Torkoal. So he is going for Eruption. That's unfortunate. I was really banking on him not doing that. Is there any way Incineroar lives? He might. I wonder if it's Specs Torkoal. Because if it's Specs, I probably don't live. Oh, I do. I do. And there goes Lunala. It crit. Crit didn't matter. Unfortunately, I just don't know how to get through the rest of this game with the Pokemon that I have. I mean, if I can get rid of this... But no, both my Pokemon will go down to this Eruption, and if they don't, yeah. The Ursaluna would be there to clean them up. There we go, Flame Orb. I mean, I can fake out Torkoal here. Fake out Electro Drift. Maybe gets us back in the game. Fake out Terra Fairy. Do I even live a Facade though? I mean, I have to go for it. No, I can't go for it. I can't. My Miraidon's basically just here as a decoy. Miraidon's here as a decoy. Assault Vest Iron Hands might actually eat this. And then I need it to KO. If it goes poorly, it goes poorly. Maybe I should have faked out, but... Okay. I need this to KO. It probably won't. But... yeah, man. Torkoal's just so bulky. I guess maybe there's a world I live this. And I KO the Ursaluna? To get the HP back? Because this won't do as much damage now that he's half HP. But I'm a single target. Yep, that's game. Unfortunate. My opponent played well. If I protect... or if I fake out an Electro Drift... and I live the Facade... with like 1... yeah, then I probably win, actually. But it's all... it's just a bunch of what if. I don't know if I would have lived. Alright. It's unfortunate we do drop that one, but we're still 2-1. And we'll be back in the next game. Alright, we're back. We've got the Kyogre team. It's a speed control team. Probably Terra Grass, if I had to guess. How do we... I think this is probably the team we should bring. I don't know if it's gonna be good, if it'll do enough to win, but... who does he lead here? Kyogre Torn? I won't be threatening Fake Out. There's a shot that he has that Serena... is that how you pronounce her name? The Queen Majesty to prevent priority. I wonder, he could be Choice Scarf or Choice Band Urshifu as well. I've definitely done that before with the Tornadus, because you just do so much damage in the rain. It is the Rillaboom and Shenpao. Of course, I completely forgot. Completely forgot about the Rillaboom. Alright. I think we just Tailwind. Yeah, I really don't have a good switch in here. This is gonna be a rough. I mean, I'm hoping it's Fake Out and I don't know, Protect maybe. Both are physical attackers, so Light Screen wouldn't do anything. It is the Fake Out. Icicle Spear. Let's see what it is. Icicle Crash. It misses, actually. Oh, I forget that I traded for my Flutter Mane. It's obviously not mine. Alright. I think we're going to Protect here, expecting a Sucker Punch. Here comes the Kyogre. And it is the Protect. So most Whimsicott don't actually run Energy Ball. So I actually am not positive whether I light screen or whether I energy ball. I think I just gotta go for it. Oh, there is a world where I am so far ahead right now. And then there's another world where I'm so far behind right now. Special attack drop? Don't get it. Energy ball? Is it enough for the KO? It is. So we do know he has 2 special attackers here. I mean, 2 physical attackers. I don't think we've seen that 4th and final Pokemon yet. So far, I have no reason to light screen at all. The matchup actually into Kyogre and Groudon is the reason that I even have Energy Ball. It's because it's just not a common, it's not common tech. So just having that super effective damage, I mean, by itself, it does like 70% into a Groudon. Because that's normally where I use it. I don't normally have a... Normally they Terra in the Miraidon matchup earlier. Trying to double into this Tornadus right now. I don't want the speed drops. This is going to be a little worse than some speed drops. I would assume that my Flutter Mane will not be much longer in this world. And that would be a correct assumption. But fortunately for me, I will be able to send in the Miraidon. And honestly, I'm not really that scared. I don't really need to Tailwind here. So I think I'm gonna double into the Rillaboom spot, maybe expecting a switch out. He could also Terra Fire. If he's Terra Fire Rillaboom, he could Terra Fire here. No Terra, no switch outs. I think the Rillaboom will live this, though. The double hit with the Bleak Wind, and I didn't actually Tailwind, so we actually aren't in the greatest spot here. I would need this to not KO. Okay. Does an Aqua Jet KO from this range? In the rain? In the rain it might. Because I'm expecting a Tailwind from this Tornadus here. This is such a crazy game. Wait, if I just Aqua Jet into the Tornadus, he couldn't have Tailwind. And it would have been an instant game over. Yeah, so I am right. It would have been an instant game over. But instead it's not. The rain stops. He sends out Qianpao. So guaranteed, outspeeds my Miraidon now. Guaranteed. It is the Sucker Punch. If the rain was still up, would this have KO'd? Is a very interesting... So, interesting enough, I obviously don't KO here. But I'm Sash. So, I can just... Here comes the Terra, but I don't know one Terra where he lives and I don't. The only thing is if he flinches me. And he hits, so it could flinch. No flinch, that's the game. We take it. Improving us to 3-1. I'm very happy with that game. I feel like it could have gone better. It would have been a lot less stressful, probably, if I Aqua Jet the Tornadus, so then he doesn't get Tailwind up. But I didn't think about it till I was already locked into my moves. That's fine, we'll be back for the next game. And we are back. Let's see what we got here. A Groudon team. It's actually an interesting Groudon team. I don't know who to bring for my 4th Pokemon. I'm worried that he might be Sash. I really don't have a ton of priority. I feel like his team's just faster. Plus it gives me another ground resist. Or egg ground resist. Yeah, I never really realized how weak my team is into ground until you play that Groudon matchup. Then you go, oh wow. Because he one-hits like everything. Groudon, Chien-Pao. Incineroar lower the attack on at least one of them. And I have the Fake Out here. Clear Amulet. Fake Out, Icy Wind, drop their speeds, make it easier for the rest of my team, specifically Miraidon. I'm wondering if a Helping Hand Shadow Ball would KO. It is a Protect. Maybe I could have read that, but I don't. Let's get some chip, lower the speed. Ice Spinner, probably, it most definitely KOs. In what world does it not KO? Okay. Oh, not that. I think we just take... Oh, it's gonna be Sucker Punch. Yeah, I should have thought about that. I should have protected there or switched out. And I didn't Terra, so... Oh, it missed. And Miraidon has a free switch here. Terra Fairy, Helping Hand. will most definitely KO. It should KO both. They could both protect here. It is a withdraw. Did he have a Rillaboom? I mean, he doesn't. Or didn't send it out. But I'm very intrigued to see. I mean, if it's Focus, if it's Sash Flutter Mane, then he's gonna be just fine here. He actually might be okay with this if it's Sash. But I guess we'll find out in a second here. The Groudon actually protects. So the Flutter Mane is going to be the only one taking any damage. If this isn't... What? Is this Assault Vest Flutter Mane? Ooh, is there a world in Icy Wind? Puts me into Groudon speed range. There is. There really is. Helping Hands wasn't necessary here. I could have swapped into... There goes the Groudon. Switch into what? Qianpao and he goes down. Bolt? Wait, there's no way. There's no way that he's bulky enough. I'm really confused here. Like, Flutter Mane is a little bulky. But he's not bulky enough to eat. It double crit, by the way. Double crit is kind of crazy. I guess we'll figure out if he was Assault Vest here. Because the Raging Bolt will die if he wasn't. Okay. I think this game is wrapped up. Maybe not. I forgot about Qianpao. I'm really hoping he goes for something like a double up into the Miraidon, like a Thunderclap plus Sucker Punch. Here comes the Terra. Stellar? I don't think he would have read the switch out, so... Well, Whimsicott is not living that. It's just, what did this Bolt go for? And that almost KOs. Fortunately for me, that KOs. I get my speed back up. Two versus one in the electric terrain. Is there a way I lose a does Thunderclap crit KO? I mean, there's no way either of these mons take a Dazzling Gleam. Neither of them are fast enough to outspeed. So it literally... right? He's not speed, is he? No, he's special attack. So I would assume a crit probably does KO. Here it comes. It does not. And this should clean up here. Double KO. And clinch me the game. That it does. Crit very clearly did not matter. Alright. So after the first 5 battles, we are 4-1. And looking pretty good, actually. Doing better than I thought that I would do after the battles earlier today. Alright, we'll be back with the next battle. Alright, we're back for battle number 6. See what we're rocking with here. Ooh, a Zacian. 2 dragon types. Interesting. Fairy. Guess technically he has the Fairy Steel Dragon Core. It's just 1 Pokemon, it's 2 of them. And 2 Pokemon. Yeah. Yep, I'm speaking English, trust me. Why we got the 2 starters? I'm a little like... Him having 2 starters is throwing me off. Like this. Zacian should... Well, it's pretty fast. I haven't played a lot of it. I wonder if it outspeeds my whole team, besides for Fluttermane. It is faster. Oh, it's actually a lot faster. Okay. So Zacian, Dragonite. Let's see. Here goes his attack boost immediately. Or if that just KOs. Break his multi-scale here. Turn 1 Terra. On who? Oh, this could be bad. There goes his Zacian. Can't confirm. Zacian is faster in his sword form. So I don't know why no. I think he's actually faster in his regular form by like 3 base speed. I'm very interested to see what he's got going on here. Speed was heightened. Glaive Rush. It does not affect. What is this team built for that he has? This team that he has is not built for doubles, is it? Well, knockoff KO? I don't even think knockoff KOs. Extreme speed. I've never been more confused. No, he lives on 1. The Moltres! The goat! Icy Wind takes out the Dragonite here. Lower the speed on the Moltres. I actually have not a clue in the world what Moltres' base speed is. It could be 100, it could be 2, and I would have no clue. There goes the knockoff. Metronome? I don't even know what that item does. This can be enough to KO. I'm not actually positive. It does. And I get the win. Improving to 5-1. With the 4-0. I think he kind of just was playing to get the points though, or not to get the rewards, the items. All right. Be back for the next game. Alright, we are back. Let's see what he has here. Another Kyogre team. What did we lead last time? I almost don't even remember. I kind of like this. Maybe I should have brought the Whimsicott for light screen. I feel like my team matches into Kyogre pretty decent. I'd say it's probably about a 50-50. Alright. What's your lead here? Does he lead Kyogre? I was thinking maybe in DD. I saw the... For terrain control, it is the NDD. What do we do here? Could go for an Icy Wind in case it's Choice Scarf Chi-Yu. It is just a follow me here. Very interesting. And we will pick up the KO. It is Rocky Helmet again, though, which really sucks. Only 2 hits of the Rocky Helmet, though. So far, the only team we've lost to was that Rocky Helmet and DD team. Anyway, missed at least one. And that's a hard miss there. Here is the Whimsicott, who I would imagine is here for speed control. But doesn't use an ice move. And we do take out the Chi-Yu here. Obviously saving that Terra for the Kyogre. And Moonblast here, I would assume. There it is. Goodbye, Urshifu. Send out the hands here. Here comes Kyogre. Let's use Covert Cloak. Does Whimsicott eat a Moonblast? I'd have to imagine not. Here comes the Terra. This Terra definitely makes or breaks this game for him. It is the grass. It is what I figured it would be. Oh, we're in Psychic Terrain. Oh, we're in Psychic Terrain. Oh, we're in Psychic Terrain. And it doesn't KO. Oh, man, what a fumble. What an absolute fumble. This is just going to be a game loss. Absolutely poor for me. I deserve to lose. If I would have Terra Fairy'd the Flutter Mane, it just went for a regular move, I probably win. Oh, do not click Volt Switch. This should be the game. Really, red the no Terra is very interesting there. It's a Assault Vest Kyogre. I was never gonna win anyways. He can Water Spout. He can Ice Beam. It's just in the books. The Andidis. Getting rid of that Focus Sash is really actually ruined 2 games now. Yep, Water Spout. He played me like a fiddle there, honestly. If I don't tear, I still lose anyways. Alright, we'll be back with the next game. Alright, hello and welcome back. Looks like we got a Sun team here. With just a regular Glastrier. Very interesting. I think I like this here. Not bringing the Incineroar is a little questionable, but I don't know. I mean, he has 3 Pokemon weak to fire. Maybe I should have. He also has 4 Pokemon weak to Fairy, and one of them being a double weakness. So, like, it's hard not to have brought my 2 Fairy types. And then... Actually, yeah, I should have brought Incineroar over Urshi. He has no terrain control. I'm also surprised I haven't played one Zamazenta or Terapagos. Played a Zacian and a Lunala, but no Zamazenta or Pagos. First Koraidon. So far, only 2 losses are to Lunala and Kyogre, but we're still super early into this. Alright. I could close combat. Just Icy Wind. Yeah, here comes the Terra Fairy Koraidon. I mean, saw it coming. Just didn't want to... My Urshifu still will be at full HP as well. I would assume that this attack is going to be into the Flutter Mane here. Well, one, I was wrong, and two, that is bad. Is there any world where it's better to go for Surging Strike? Probably not, right? It's probably close. But in the sun, probably not. I'm assuming his Flutter Mane is going to be stashed. Well, I mean, it eats it anyways. Yeah, his is a lot bulkier than mine, which is a tad unfortunate. And it's even more unfortunate because I definitely go down to a scale shot. Because it hits... I mean, I would assume that he's running the thing that hits 3 to 5 times. Maybe I should have went for... Defense falls, speed rose. So you're now just natural speed. I forgot that I even had Whimsicott in the back, so it is a 2v3. It feels like this, if this doesn't KO, it's probably a loss. But man, I had to go for it. Obviously, both of my Pokemon are immune to Scale Shot, so... And if he's running Flare Blitz and Flare Blitz is Miraidon, it's definitely a different game. I feel like there's no way this KOs his Miraidon, though. I feel like it gets him down to like 2 HP. Tell me he clicks Scale Shot. Flare Blitz. It is the Flare Blitz. It will be into the Miraidon, probably. Well, it's a 1v1. I'm really banking it on it not being the Qianfao. I need it to not be Ice Spinner, I guess. His Flutter Mane wasn't even Sash. It is Ice Spinner. That is the game. We'll be back in the next one. Alright, after starting off 5-0, or 5-1, we are now 5-3. We are playing against someone that does not have a restricted. I forgot to click done. Komolo quad weak to fairy. Tyranitar weak to fairy. Rillaboom is probably one of the Pokemon I'm most worried about. Iron Bundle probably makes an appearance too. No restricted. I did lose to a no restricted guy earlier. Not in this tournament, but I'm making two obvious plays here. I would expect a Terra Steel coming out. And here it comes. I feel like the obvious play is still a good one, though. Icy Wind is actually interesting. Man, that really just shows how slow his Komodo is. And if he doesn't KO Urshifu here, he is severely behind. Throw spray? Oh no, leftovers. So he's not throat spray set. It is the Rillaboom. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So I'm gonna have to waste my Terra here. And this could be completely wasted. If this is fake out into instead of I might have sold. Maybe I should have detected. I guess worst case scenario. No, I get the turn right. It does pick up the KO. Alright, we're in a much better spot. I was a little worried for a second there, though. And can I say? It looks so... That's such a nice shiny there. I think so far all of his Pokemon have been shiny. His bundle was... Let's see. Everything's shiny. Here comes the sand. Unfortunately for him, even with the sand up, I don't think he's living... Oh, did I just... Whoa. If I flinch, this game is so different. If that flinched... No flinch. I wonder if the Incineroar is dead. That it is. Like, that's like the third or fourth time that my Incineroar has taken itself out, KOing a different Pokemon. Well, I kept forgetting my Urshifu was -1 speed. Alright, it's about to get interesting here. How bulky is this Tyranitar? It's a 2-hit. Probably a 2-hit. I don't know the roll. Maybe that was a really high roll. It doesn't matter. We pick up the KO. We get the win. We'll be back in the next game. Alright, welcome back. Okay. We have the Glass Shreer, or the Calyrex Ice. This is an interesting team here. Skeledirge. Hmm. It's gonna be very. I don't think I've ever led Urshifu. Obviously, I always lead Incin Urshifu, but because of the competitive Milotic, it'd be hard. It does really suck, but so that is actually a little unfortunate. Yeah, obviously Heavy Slam is super effective, but I actually think Wild Charge or a Terra Fighting Drain Punch does more. Let's go for it. It does no damage. Oh, there Shifu goes. That really sucks, but sometimes you just gotta take what you get. Yeah, that really didn't do a lot. Now the question is, will the Miraidon KO from this range? I mean, Electro Drift just for sure KOs, now that I think about it. Did he have a ground type? No, I feel like if I go back to the start of this game, I've just made so many mistakes. Like, look at his team. I don't think he had redirection. He most definitely does have a ground type. And a Trick Room on the Perigraph. What the heck? Okay, I'm sorry. It's just a prank, bro. He's going for Trick Room. That crit most definitely mattered. I don't think he knows that minimum speed, so his Blood Moon actually does outspeed. Whatever, I'll sack. If he protects with his literally had no reason to do that. That was so unnecessary. Moonblast is crazy. Why is he running Moonblast? Is this some crazy new tech I don't know? Or is this guy just running with a bunch of random Pokemon? It's probably just a bunch of random new random Pokemon. He's like, he probably just wants the items. I was really confused for a second, but that's the only thing I could see. But he had the right Terra type for his. Honestly, I don't know. I'm really confused. He had the right... I've seen that Terra type more than once in the Frigoraph. And he was going for Trick Room, so... Yeah, I don't know. But that's game, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, 10 battles in. We're 7-3. Let's see what we got here. We got a Groudon. I think I like this. I think I locked in too fast. I don't, like, look things over enough. I see the Rillaboom here, so not leading Rhydon. At least I'm doing that correctly this time. Let's see. Oh, he's taking forever. What leads do I expect? Groudon, Fluttermane, Groudon, Rillaboom, Rillaboom, Fluttermane, Rillaboom, Ogerpon. Probably one of those. I guess we'll figure out what happens here. It is the Groudon Fluttermane lead. Special attack. I'm gonna do something super risky here. It's like a could win me the game, could lose me the game kind of thing. If I see the Terra, I should just walk out now. Does this one hit KO? No, it doesn't. Oh, I sold. Oh, I missed. Please be Incineroar. What is happening right now? I thought that for sure would have killed. That's okay. I don't mind sacking the Incineroar here. What are we doing here? I guess this is why he knew I was going to take myself out. I've got a couple options here. Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam. Here comes his Fluttermane. Who is special attack boosted, mind you. Full HP. I have to Tailwind as much as I don't want to. I can't risk losing this speed tie. Plus, if he Terras. He does Terra. And if this is Groudon, he might live. Not his Groudon. It's just Flutter Mane. If it's Dazzling Gleam, it'll be interesting. I'm pretty sure my Miraidon lives. If it's Moonblast, it might be close. Obviously, I don't know what his item is. If he's holding Choice Specs, yeah, his Dazzling Gleam would probably one-hit KO both. It is Dazzling Gleam. And Miraidon eats. And here comes my own Flutter Mane. SC, I'm really interested in what he has. And it is the Bolt. I'm expecting Thunderclap into Miraidon, so I'm willing to trade my Miraidon. What? Why would he into my Flutter Mane? But why? But we... He lives on 1! It's game over. Because... He has no way. Thunderclap! No! Flutter Mane! Rest in peace, Flutter Mane. But fortunately, the Miraidon, Dazzling Gleam, takes it up. And we improve to 8-3. And we'll be back with the next battle. Alright, welcome back. We're playing a 1601 rating. This guy is top 20 in the world. Probably right now. And it's against a team I've already lost to. Alright. I made a mistake last time, though. I didn't bring the Whimsicott. Was it the difference? Maybe? I guess you never know. Not very surprised about his leads. Oh, we're going risky turn 1. We are going risky, risky, risky turn 1. What? I'm sorry, buddy. What is happening? Oh, here comes the Terra. I wonder what Terra is. Third grass. So he is going to live this double up here. Goodbye, Urshifu. You... I honestly... I don't even know. You're the GOAT? He's Life Orb. Oh, he goes down then. How do I get through this Rilla? I honestly shouldn't even need a Terra to get through the Urshifu. Interesting. That did not do enough. Woohoo, the special attack drop. No way, I purposely didn't Terra. Expecting him to read that. The withdraw here. Aqua Jet. Miraidon lives. And that should be the game. Miraidon doesn't live that. And we're in a much different scenario here. Maybe not, though. Because Flutter comes in. And I can just Icicle. Because it would still be Whimsicott. It would be Whimsicott and Flutter Mane. And I could use Icy Wind to have won it, probably. But here comes the grassy terrain. It's back. Whenever he plays. So there goes my damage on Miraidon. Is this losable still? It feels like this is losable still. Nah, I don't think so. I think if I just click the damage move every time. I don't think he has any way of one-hitting my Flutter Mane without it hitting him. Terra Fairy, Moonblast. Plus he has to take either a Dazzling Gleam or a Moonblast here. But this probably picks up the K, or this probably does a good chunk of damage to him. Yeah, it does a one-hit KO. Drop his special attack just for good measures. There goes the Rain. I just don't think Rillaboom can even get through my Whimsicott. I'm not gonna Terra because I don't want to waste more time when I feel the game is already unlosable. I mean, let's be honest. If I don't crit turn 1, I probably don't win this game. That did so much damage. If that would have crit, and my Whimsicott wouldn't have picked up the KO, I would have been very intrigued to see the ending. But it does. We get the win, and we'll be back in the next game. Alright, welcome back. We've got another Calyrex Ice Rider here. If I had to guess, have we seen more Calyrex Ice than anything else? Honestly, I don't think we've seen anything more than... This might be the third time we've seen it. I think that's the most we've seen anything. We do have the what's his face down there? Amoonguss, so I can't... I have to bring... Or I can't lead Miraidon to one-hit KO the Calyrex Ice. I really did no Electro Drift one-hit there. Chien-Pao and Raging Bolt. Interesting. Not the lead I had in mind when I did this. There goes Chien. Here comes Amoonguss. That's gonna hurt. I absolutely guarantee this is Rocky Helmet. Yeah, okay. We're behind. Actually wouldn't be surprised at all if the Bolt KOs here. Yeah. Bye, Urshifu. Okay. Yeah, we're behind. We're behind big time. There goes your Assault Vest, though. Here comes my Miraidon. My other monitor just turned off. I got really confused. Force him to Terra one of his two mons. No Terra is interesting. I don't think the Bolt lives this. He does not. So he has Chien, and what I can only assume is going to be Kali Ice Rider. This is such a hard turn for me. I'm expecting a Follow Me or a Rage Powder. If it's a Spore, well, Spore won't do anything. Maybe Rage Powder is my best bet here. But if I get this turn wrong, I'm in the dumps. No. Oh, Terra's always after switching. This won't one-hit KO the Kali Ice, whether he Terras or not. Alright, here comes the Terra. Yep. I'm hoping it's his Amoonguss and he clicks Rage Powder. Poison Terra. I still want to see a Rage Powder. Perfect. If this Flare Blitz burns, we're so far ahead. He quite literally outspeeds my existence. Burn, 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 burn. No burn. Well, I feel like I misplayed this. I expect to protect. I should have faked out the Kali Ice and went for the one-hit KO on the Amoonguss. Never mind. Disregard what I said. I think I lose this game. Saw that coming. I don't think I have any way through the Amoonguss. Now I don't think I have any way through the Cali Ice. Because this doesn't KO. Terra Fairy won't kill. Right? If I Terra Fairy, there's no way. I have to Electro Drift. But he can just Rage Powder away. Man, poor playing for me anyways. I think the electric terrain's about to fall off this turn anyways. It's this turn or the next turn, I think. And once that, yeah. I still think I one-hit KO with the Electro Drift, but... I have no reason not to Terra Fairy now. The only way I win this is if he doesn't Rage Powder and I crit the Amoonguss with Heavy Slam. Does this even pick up the KO? I'm actually interested. It does. Rhydon hurt by the Rocky Helmet. I think a Glacial Lance just picks up both KOs, the game's over. Alright, we'll be back in the next one. Alright, welcome back. Let's see what we got here. We have an Eternatus team. Very, very interesting. I do not like that Goldango, so we are going to bring Incineroar specifically for it, even though it matches up pretty poorly into the rest of the team. I honestly have no clue. Again, this is our first Eternatus that we've played. I'm surprised we haven't seen more Cali Shadow. That's the big surprise. No Zamazenta and Terapagos as well is crazy to me. I don't even... Okay, yeah, he finally selected. What, Eternatus? I don't even... Amoonguss, maybe? I really don't know. I don't know what you would lead. If he leads Eternatus and Amoonguss, I think I have to Terra Grass on the Urshifu. And I really don't want to have to do that. Eternatus Dozo. Eternatus Shiny. I honestly didn't even know that was a thing you could have. Icy Wind. Man, I really have nothing for that Natus. I will see what he goes for. Withdrawal on the Dozo. Weak to fighting, weak to fighting, weak to fighting, weak to fighting, please. No, 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 no. Ooh, not the one I wanted to see. Wow, that did so much more on the Eternatus than I thought it would do. Don't be what I think it is. Oh, it's actually not the Rocky helmet. Alright. He's Leftovers Eternatus. Black Sludge Eternatus. Let's run it. Let's run the stubble up here. I wonder if Terra Fairy Moonblast would have been better. He wants the regenerator ship. Is this the dozo here? That it is. Terra Grass doesn't really make a difference with the dozo. It actually does with the Eternatus, because Poison Stab. But I'm pretty sure both of them on outspeed. I would expect this to probably do around 35%. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh my goodness, this isn't going to pick up the KO. It's not. It's going to live on like 2. It picks up the KO. Wow, I got lucky there. But I did throw my Terra away. Here comes the Amoongus. I guarantee it. He's not Regenerator. Is he? It felt like his... Oh, not. I did not mean to... Look at that man. Does half. Doesn't pick up the KO. Amoongus maybe goes for Sludge Bomb and Wave Crash is what I'm expecting. Wave Crash into the Flutter Mane here. Oh my goodness. I got a tad lucky. Just a bit. Not a clue what he has in the back. Not one bit. I'm really worried this just doesn't pick up the KO. Dazzling Gleam might have been massive. Blissey, not does immune, completely immune. Is this just a stall team? Am I just playing stall right now? I just realized that. This game might have a lot more turns to go. And it misses. Flamethrower? What are we doing here? I need the Incent to take care of the, of the Blissey. I need Dozo to go down to this. I need Draco to one-hit KO the... Bro, are you joking me? I don't even... I'm pretty sure he eats this Moonblast. Okay, there goes Dozo. The Floator main eats. Okay, goodbye, Blissey. Welcome back, Dozo. Obviously this won't pick up the KO, but it'll do a good amount. And this won't pick up the KO either, but it'll do a little bit. Alright, there he goes. I might lose this game. I'm just gonna start clicking Electro Drift, though. Definitely the longest game we've had so far. Alright. The withdraw. Chansey will eat this, by the way. Or Blissey. Blissey will eat this pretty well, actually. Not pretty well. But goodbye to the Amoonguss. I finally forced one of them to go down. Now it's going to be a 2 versus 2. And both of them are one turn away from death. They're both on their deathbed. It's like turn 825. But how did I not realize this was stall earlier? And he forfeits. Alright. We'll be back with the final battle. Alright, we're here with the last battle. Finally, we play a Zamazenta team. And of course, it's one that I do not want to see. This is a tough Zamazenta team. No Rillaboom, though. Means that my Miraidon is free to do Miraidon things. Last battle. We are 10 and 4. This is for 11 and 4 here. I mean, this is for everything, basically. We had a good game either way, though. Like, stuff went pretty well, whether we win or lose this. I guess we'll just have to see, though. Not picking Mons. A little worried about that Entei Qianpao lead. Alright, let's see what happens here. Qianpao. Qianpao. I actually don't hate this. Like, at all. I think this is actually not a terrible lead for me here. Do I KO the Zamazenta if this turn goes right for me? Maybe. It'll be close. Terra Fairy. Without a wide guard, it would be... If he clicks wide guard, his Zamazenta probably has like 60% left at the end of the turn. But he does not click wide guard. Qianpao down to Sash. Zamazenta under half. And if you let Urshifu go here, okay, my Terra does go down. But. I think there's a strong chance that Urshifu trades here. And it looks like he will. Oh, maybe not. It's going to be close. And he does pick up the trade. And now his Qianpao sitting over there at 1 HP. And I've got a couple options. I can send him the Incineroar. Lower the attack of anything that he sends in. Fluttermane. Maybe not necessarily the Pokemon I was looking that I wanted to enter here, but Photosynthesis is his speed. Maybe he switches his Qianpao out here. It would be actually interesting. Honestly, it would almost be better to me if his Qianpao survives this turn. Okay, well he switches it out anyways. And it is the Ogerpon Rock in the back. I break its sturdy right there. Moonblast into my Urshifu. This is going to be an interesting endgame here. Because I would assume I Aqua Jet, he Sucker Punches. He takes me out. If I detect... But I have no way of... Yeah, and this just picks up the KO here. It comes down to a 50-50. Who does he Sucker Punch? At least in my mind, it comes down to a 50-50. But if my Flutter Mane lives a Sucker Punch, I just win either way. Probably? I get the double detect off. Sucker Punch fails. Icy Wind hits both. KOs. Super effective. Speed falls. Power Whip into the Flutter Mane. And there it is. We finished day one, 11-4. Probably one of our best starts so far. Just under 2 hours in. I feel like 20 minutes of that was just that stall game by itself. But we'll see where that puts us after a good end to day one. Hopefully we can build off that in day two. And, you know, maybe we even try and finish, you know, top 500. Maybe it's doable. Maybe not. I guess we'll just have to see here. Yeah, it won't let me continue battling. We're 28th after 15 battles. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good rest of your day, and peace.